Hi everyone, Soulrise here. I hope you're home, safe and well, and I hope you're all enjoying yourself. We're carrying on with this Road to Endgame Tap Titan 2 series. If you probably noticed, my max stage has increased. I did stream this alternative account when I was streaming on Sunday. So I stream on Twitch every Sunday and sometimes during a week. So if you want to see what I was progressing through that, I'll put a link to that video in the description below. And if you haven't done already, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you can see all the Tap Titan videos I upload. I normally do a guide video once a week, but I'm trying to do this series, this endgame series daily, so you can catch me on the road to success. So we're starting off so Sunday I had a tournament. So again, if you want to see what happened during that tournament, what I did and bits and bobs, watch that video. It's a 2.5 hour long stream, so that's why I didn't edit it. It's full of funny stuff and full of goodness. So I'll probably push a bit more today and prestige and basically try to get Books of Shadows. That is the aim. So at the moment, if you're not up to date, what's going on? We've got 3.8. There seems to be a 3.9 update due soon, which will probably release a video with more information about that when that comes along. Okay, now I just noticed that I'm also looking this way, which means I'm looking at the game on the opposite direction. I have changed my room about. My settings is different. The webcam used to be there, now it's there. So my dual screen there and there is changed. So what I'm going to do, there you go. So at least it looks like when I'm talking about, when I'm looking at the game, it looks like I'm looking at the actual game and not looking off in the distance. So that's all that problem. So yeah, you can ignore the first 5 minutes of this game, ignore the first 5 minutes of the video. Don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know where I was facing, but you know, that's what isolation is doing to me, guys. I'm going crazy. All right, let's see where we're at. So first, I'm just going to collect all my goodness. Reward, I ended up 26. I didn't push more after the stream because it was quite late, but that's not too bad. I will try to get aimed towards top 15. What have we got here? So yeah, this is the next update. We're on about dev update, mythical eternal, and we finished the raiding. Got more cards. Awesome. Collecting all the goodies. After the tournament, it's always worth checking your passive skills at the bottom. So go to this tab and check to see if any passive skills have been updated. Because I tend to find out it doesn't send you a notification when something needs leveling up in this section, weirdly enough. So devs, if you're watching this, please add a notification for this. So just because with most tournaments, like for example, I think Sorcerer has tournament points, and then if it's a shard to skills, or for example, pet could be pet levels, most of the time a tournament would have increased this in some sort of way. I didn't do enough this time, so nothing there to look at. We might as well level up my... Oh, we've got achievement. We've got to collect that. And we've also got to collect... And yeah, also remember when you do log in daily to collect your daily rewards. No, because it's a great source of diamonds, but also it collects tickets, and you need tickets to start raids. So yeah, you need to be actively collecting them daily. Most clans you join will have a minimum ticket daily count, and yeah, got more pets to collect. So collect those. We're loving those pets. See my daily reward. See, I need to start logging in daily. I'm trying so hard, but it's just so busy. Because each day, if you miss a day, it resets the calendar, which has been happening, and I need to start getting these big perks. So I need to make more time. Unfortunately, you see, someone's been a naughty boy and hasn't been in recently. 63 messages. You know when you haven't logged in that well, when it's just like 9 to 9 notification messages in your clan. You're like, oh, I've missed. Oh, I forgot to click fight boss. Oh yeah, remember to do that. It's new mistake here. New mistake, guys. I forgot to click fight boss, because when you start not hitting a wall, if less click fight boss, then you're not going to get past to the next stage. That was a bit of a noob mistake there. Apologies for the click in the background. I might turn on swiping again, so I click less with the mouse. Okay, all hero. That's still stronger. Critical damage, all damage. Melee spill range, one of each, all gold. I normally keep a minimum one of each. I kept this because it's got a secondary bonus, which is quite good, even though this is much stronger, so I might sell that. Helmet boost, prime boost, shadow. So remember to look. You should always keep one of each of everything, and then obviously sell the weakest ones as you get them, because you want to be collecting diamonds for pets and for the recent update, because apparently instead of shards you can start completing legendary sets using diamonds. So there is a fine line. I don't know how much diamond sets, so legendary sets, apparently in the next update, instead of crafting, you can start using diamonds instead. Now, I don't know what the cost will be, so we need to obviously do a separate video and conversation about that and see what is... Oh, I've got anniversary set. What is, if it's worth it, because obviously if it's going to cost a lot of diamonds, say, I don't know, 500 diamonds to complete a set, then obviously you're better off just collecting them through shards. Well, using shards instead of diamonds, and using the diamonds for pets. So we've got to see what the cost to ratios, if it's worth it, but I will go into that more detailed. I said when you're first doing sets, the very first one you should ever get is either Ancient Warrior or Noble Fencer. Noble Fencer, because it gives you 25% advanced start, so it just makes runs quicker. I might get that first. And Ancient Warrior because of the War Cry prestige relics, you get more relics percentages. And yeah, the ×2 Warcry companion attack rate and 100 times 100 Warcry damage is absolutely phenomenal. Plus, the mythic sets give you 3 additional bonuses, and it's a stronger weapon than a legendary weapon, which gives you 2 bonuses. So just crafting a mythic item during a tournament, say, just the item alone should help you. Unfortunately, with it costs 100 shards instead of 20, so altogether a full set costs 700 shards. So collecting them is a time consuming process, but in the long run it is worth it. I've got to click fight boss again. Ooh. In the long term it is worth it. You don't have to wait till you get all 700 diamonds before getting a set. Get each item as soon as you can afford it, and if you get an item, make sure you push the highest level you can before buying an item. The reason for this is because the items level as you level. So say for example you've been farming for a week, staying at your max stage because you want to just grind at that level, collecting relics for a while. Don't buy the item before the tournament, or then wait till you pushed as far as you possibly can, then buy the item. Because what would happen is if you buy the item before you push, after you've done pushing, if you look in the shop again, the item's weaker than it was before. So it's a complete waste of time. So let's have a look what we've got here. Stage 1300. I'm going to ×2 mega boost. Right, yeah, I've got a prestige because it's taken a while. Now, what perks have I got? I've got 2 Make It Rains, 2 mana potions, and nothing else. And it is Tuesday when I'm recording this, so tournaments tomorrow. Oh, pardon me. So my plan of thinking right now, I've got 1 day, I've got 600 diamonds, 1 day until tournament. I'm gonna prestige probably a couple of times before then, save it for tomorrow, probably do 2 or 3 runs of prestige, well, basically relics banking. Save my diamonds to tournaments and then buy more pets during tournament. I wouldn't buy any hero weapons or equipment. I'd just buy pets, but I'm going to wait until a tournament before buying them. I can still grind some more. No. Okay, let's prestige. See, I would use Make It Rain perk trick before prestiging, but because I've got 3 Titan chests and you can only hold 3 at a time, so if someone wants to drop another Titan chest, one will automatically populate or be used because you can only hold 3 at a time. So what I'm going to do is drop one of them. The best time to use a Titan, not Titan crate, sorry. The best time to use a clan crate is at the beginning of a new run, because I'll show you. because the amount of gold is more beneficial at the start. There you go. It's bumped me up like what, 6 heroes than it does at later stage game. So let's just level these bad boys up. What's this one? I'll leave that for now. I've watched too many adverts. I'm going to skip a couple adverts till I've leveled up my heroes, and then I'll probably watch a few more adverts. And I've got a couple more skill points, so I'm going to level up my skills. Again, there's no point waiting until tournament to level up your skills, because whether or not skill points count towards your potential growth, whether you've used them on a skill tree or just collected them. So you might as well use them now and use the extra power to push a bit more. So don't worry about saving skill points. You should only really save a skill point if you're following a guide and it tells you, well, basically you haven't got enough yet for the next skill point skill that you want to use. That's probably the only time I'd save it. Apart from that, I'll use the skill point straight away, just so that you got a bit more power to do a faster run. The only 3 main things to bank is relics, unspent relics, unspent diamonds, and unspent shards. So relics, diamonds, shards. Everything else, I believe, counts towards your potential. So of positioning. So it's a spell. I've got a spell equipped, and it's a spell is my most damaged one. I've got 3 achievements. 1, 2. What's my progression? What reward was that one? Ooh. And let's have a look. 7 skill points. So the reason I put 1 skill point on everything, and then I max out Hand of Midas, because I'm going to use the gold source of that at high level to farm for a bit. And then really, when you get near to your max stage or near a wall, then you start leveling up your wall cry for the extra push. And after that, you can do like your crits and the rest of the other skills. You can level them up as well to give you the extra push at the end. But the reason I put 1 skill point in each is because it increases your mana bar. So it's got I've got 217 mana bar, and then I've put 1 skill point in. It's 252. So that's why I put at least 1 skill point on each skill. It's because it increases your mana bar, but then you don't want to level up your skills too much, because it's a waste of gold then, because you're not going to be using them anyway. So that's the reason behind that. So 3, 5, 3, 1, and the next one says Knight's Valor. You want 2 in that. Boosh, and then I want in Heart of Midas. So, do you know what? I'm gonna put Spools of War. I'm gonna put 1 Spools of War. Unlock that. 4 skills point left. Searing Light, Heroic Might, Master Thief. I need more gold source. So I'm going to do that, because it's all gold. If you basically want to know what I'm doing, I'm following a guide, a build guide online. So I'm following Tap Titans 2 Compendium websites. I'll put a link to that below as well. I've also done a video on it recently, so I'll put that in the notification icon. But I'm using the Clanship Pet Heart of Midas build. I was thinking about doing Clanship Fairy, but I haven't got skippable ads yet. So I'll probably use Clanship Pet Heart Midas build until at some point when I'm high level, I might switch it to Fairy. But ideally, I'm going to be using Clanship build for a long time, probably until I get about 400 to 500 skill points, and readjust then to see if it's changed. But for the moment, I am using Clanship build. So I've got Snap activated, so that's half my Titans per stage. So it makes this little section a bit quicker. What was my previous max stage? 1,300, was it? What should we aim for today, guys? Should we see if we can get to 2k? Hopefully we can get to 2k. Oh man, if I can do 1k per video, that would be amazing. I doubt it. But we can hopefully we can push as much as we can. So let's check my previous one. Yeah, 1,300. Alright, relics. So hopefully get Books of Shadows. Come on, guys. Poo. Next one. Just save. I'm gonna level a couple of artifacts just makes it run a little bit quicker. But I'm not going to spend too much because I want to keep my relics so I can buy another artifact in the next run. All gold's good. All skills cooldown. Yes. I believe the highest I can get that's 20. I've gone complete opposite of what I said I was going to do. I've done the complete opposite of what I said I was going to do. Saying, yeah, I'm going to save it. But I haven't. I'm terrible. Do you know what? I'm going to gates my bet just because I want a faster run. I should really save in these. But I'm not. I'm spending it all because I want to do a quicker run. Okay, that's been enough. Resist the urge. Terrible. I should definitely resist the urge. I'm going against my own advice, but oh yeah, I'll put a couple skill points in there just because. Well, basically, I just want a faster run because with editing, I don't have that much time to play the game. If I could play it all day, I'll do another run and try to get Books of Shadows ASAP. But yeah, okay. You see how hard of a decision it was about what to level and what to do. Now, ideally, for efficiency, you could find a artifact optimizer guide and find that. Again, go to Tap Titan 2 Compendium website. That has an optimizer on there, an artifact optimizer. But because we're such early game, yeah, I would really only start worrying about optimizers when, I don't know, well, after you've got Books of Shadows, maybe when you hit stage 5 to 10k, then worry about it then. Because at the point now, you know, all the artifacts are level 1 and 2s, so it's not, you haven't got that many artifacts, so the optimizer is only going to give you like a minimum change difference. It's not going to say, hey, put 100 levels in this and put 40 levels in that. It's just going to say like put 1 or 2 here and there. So the time taken for it's not much point. I mean, if you've got the time, do it. If you've got the time. But I'm lazy, so well, I'm saying I'm lazy. It's just the having the time to do it. If I could play this all day, I would absolutely love to. But I'm limited to about 2 hours gameplay. 2 hours gameplay every day or every other day. And then, was that no? And then I need a couple hours editing, splitting them out, thumbnails, doing all that fun stuff for the channel. So yeah, I'm gonna wait till I get back to max stage again, past 1,300.